What's up, nation? Really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank you all for tuning in to this thing. As we begin to talk a little bit, I want to talk a little bit about Ezekiel, the main man, Elliott. There's a report out there, speculation for the nation. Basically, they're saying that, hey, if the Dallas Cowboys trade Ezekiel Elliott, who should be the team that they dance with? And there's also saying that, his trade value wouldn't be as high as we think. So, we can go and play pander around with this information. But they said the number one team that the Dallas Cowboys should consider dancing or trading the ideal of Ezekiel Elliott with will be the Indianapolis Colts. Now, I can tell you right now that the Colts are already loaded with Marlon Mack and of course, Andrew Luck, and you can put Ezekiel Elliott in that backfield. Oh my goodness, that would be nasty. I don't think we will win out of that deal. I think the Colts will go on to, and then of course, especially if you look at it from those angles, if Ezekiel Elliott can behave and he playing for the Indianapolis Colts, my goodness, that would be crazy. All right, so that was one team. And you'll think at the whole dynamics of the Indianapolis Colts, man, that will be, they got the wide receivers, they got the veteran quarterback, they got a good defensive-minded coach, and then the coaching staff on the defensive side of the ball. I think they know Ezekiel Elliott for a small degree, so I think that would probably be a good deal for them. Now, the second team that they said that would be a good deal or a good place for Ezekiel Elliott would be, believe it or not, the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I wouldn't want to see that happen. Those in the chat box, I know you guys wouldn't want to see that happen. Those who watching on Facebook, I know you all wouldn't want to see that to happen. I wouldn't want to see that to happen. That would be kind of nightmarish, because now all of a sudden you replace pretty much whatever the Warren kid, whoever his name was that played for the Seattle Seahawks, you replace him for Ezekiel Elliott, or you keep him for it would be crazy. It would be flat out crazy in a sense. It's like giving them Super Bowl ring. It's like, okay, here you go. Here's the Super Bowl ring, because now you ultimately have a better back out of Ezekiel Elliott than you had in the beast mode. I don't know if their defense is going to be anywhere in the same ballpark, but one can argue the fact that coaching know how to get people in the right places. They wouldn't mind seeing that in the backfield. So those are things that you have to take into consideration as well. Now, I will say this. Russell Wilson with number 21 in the backfield, plus the DK Metcalf, who can take the top off the defense, big physical wide receiver. Oh my goodness. Then the coach know how to really identify strengths and weaknesses with the players. And you just kind of like giving them a Super Bowl at that point. It's crazy. Especially, I talked to you guys about what we're going to get in return. That's the main thing. What are we getting out of the deal? Because a lot of people look at it from those angles, like, what else are we going to get? The third team will be the only logical team that I would say that the Dallas Cowboys should dance around if they go into this hypothetical world. The third team will be the San Francisco 49ers. They said that they would benefit by trading for Ezekiel Elliott, and they got a young quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, who needs help, as we all know, and then you have a young coach who needs some type of solid running game to solidify what they can do out there on the field. So it could be quite possible that will be the only angle, those three teams. Like I said, the team that I definitely wouldn't want the Dallas Cowboys to trade Ezekiel Elliott to, of course, the Indianapolis Colts or the Seattle Seahawks. Now, what they said as far as compensation, believe it or not, they said that you probably won't get no more than a third-round draft pick because of the off-the-field issues, and of course, as well as the value of an overall running back. They said that it diminished more than any other asset that you have on your team. Now, I would call that bull BS. You know what I mean? If I dealt with all of the headaches that Ezekiel had brought to the table and all of the sunshines and rainbows as well. I want me a first-round draft pick. I'm greedy. I would not even talk to anybody. I would rather not pay Ezekiel Elliott if he don't want to play and then just release him after 2 years. As a matter of fact, I would do something so screwed to the fact that I would even franchise him just in case if anybody want to just go up and pick him on within his last, he got 2 years, he got the 1 year, you can franchise him. Actually, you can franchise him 2 years in a row. So I would rather go that route than to get rid of Ezekiel Elliott for a third-round draft pick. And that's just my opinion. I would not let Ezekiel Elliott leave this Dallas Cowboys organization for a third-round draft pick. Remember, I say this all the time. Teams do not give Jerry Jones any groundbreaking deals. They don't. They low-key hate Jerry Jones. They low-key don't like Jerry Jones. Name me a time where it's on a trade situation. We won. We always have to give up some valuable assets, even with Amari Cooper. I believe that Amari Cooper, if he were to get traded to anybody else last year, it wouldn't have been a first-round draft pick. That's just the reality of it. Just like the Seattle Seahawks with Earl Thomas, they said, "Okay, we want 2 first-round draft picks." If any other team showed interest, if Earl Thomas wanted to see interest in any other team, it wouldn't have been a first-round draft pick. I think that they would have proudly got rid of him, especially got from under that contract for a third-round draft pick. But since the Dallas Cowboys had their name in the hat, everything went up. And think about this. Nobody want to be like Minnesota back in the early 90s, the late 80s. When Dallas Cowboys did that groundbreaking trade, nobody want to say, okay, we were the people or we were the team that gave Jerry Jones back his life. We got Minnesota Vikings. You know what I mean? Nobody want to be that verb no more. So I think that a lot of times we look at this thing and we'll say, man, it is flat out crazy to even think about trading Ezekiel Elliott when all you got to do is just reach in your pocket and pay the man. But I can see the angles and the arguments, especially if they taking everything personally, you know, whereas the ease of the situation is not as relaxed as it should be. And now, I'm saying this, you know, speaking in a hypothetical world, and I'll try to find that link and post it in the description box below, is that now they're making speculations on who and where and what they should trade Ezekiel Elliott to. It's crazy. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know of your opinions. How do you guys feel of this Ezekiel Elliott matter? Would you like for him to stay on his team and be a Cowboys for life, which is going to be kind of hard to do? Or would you rather try to trade him around? And what kind of value you think you can get from Ezekiel Elliott? Because 2 first-round draft picks and a possible third would be the dream goal. Or you think that they're going to trade him for a third-round draft pick straight up? And that would be the foolish thing to do, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Or you just don't trade the man at all, you just pay the man. Now, I'm always on record of saying this right here with Ezekiel Elliott. I don't think that Ezekiel Elliott makes it to his 3rd contract. I don't think he'll make it to his 3rd contract. So right now, this is all of the butter that he would get. So, of course, the guy wanted to get paid the highest of the highest money. But I will say this, too. When you're going out there seeking money like that, and you're already on a team that's going to be able to provide you things that goes beyond football, you got to be able to count your losses. I look at it from this aspect of it. This is just my thoughts. I look at it from this aspect of it. When you play for the Dallas Cowboys, you get other deals that go unforeseen, right? But when you go play for Seattle Seahawks, or when you go play for the Indianapolis Colts, or when you go play for the 49ers, you're not going to get those chances and opportunities. So Ezekiel Elliott's best move would always be to stay with the Dallas Cowboys, see if they can work something out, and see if they can get a deal done. That would be his best move, because then he can revamp, remarket himself, and then say to himself, hey, I'm re-signed, I'm a new guy, you see, and I think that whatever happened to me in the past was in the past, Hakuna Matata type of groove. I'm going to be able now to stay focused on football and get this cheddar. Not just cheddar, but get this ring, and also let people know that I'm the best running back in the NFL. That would be what I would do, Cowboy Nation. I want to know your thoughts again. Just let me know how you guys feel about this thing. Oh, also, I have to say this for Dak Prescott. When they put up these stats of Dak Prescott, and there's nothing wrong with stats. We love Dak Prescott. But they fail to realize that rushing touchdown matters too. Look, we need to have a campaign, and I know this is a whole different subject or topic, but we need to have a campaign that says rushing touchdown counts too. The guy got 18 rushing touchdowns. Everywhere we go and we pull up stats, they fail to realize. So if you're on this side of saying that those touchdowns don't count, the next time that Dak Prescott runs it in for a rushing touchdown, don't cheer. If you're a Cowboy fan and you're saying that you don't like the rushing touchdown, so whenever he run it in opposed to throwing it in, don't cheer. Sit back and be mad and be grumpy. I just had to bring it up because my guy hit me up with a little picture, and I might post it up here. And he was saying that, okay, who's better, you know? And they leave out the rushing touchdown, like those points don't count. That's 18 touchdowns. If I do the quick math, 18 times 6, that's 108 points. That's 85 total touchdowns opposed to his number that he got right there. All right, Cowboy Nation, really appreciate you all. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this content, let a friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune into the Cowboy Sports Talk. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.